G'day Galaxy Heroes players. Today's video I'm going to do an update on how I track mods, given that territory battles have kind of shaken everything up. First off, I use an Excel spreadsheet to track all of my characters and mods. It just makes it a lot easier. I color code every different type of mod. First and foremost, up in the top right hand corner, you want to put your arena team, and right underneath that is the spare mods. So as I farm mods, I'll put the ones I get and the ones I'm going to work on into this section marked spares. And the arena team, first and foremost, will get any better mod upgrade. And whoever needs it the most will get it. And then if someone else in my arena team needs it, he'll get it. Or if it's not good enough for my arena team, then I move over to the left side of the screen. Now, the far left column is all of my light side tunes, and in the middle column is my dark side tunes. I know I got Jaw Engineer Nebbit down here. They're not dark side, but they're in with my droid team, so I've kind of just lumped them in there. Now, for territory battles, I've kind of have my set teams, and I've split out my light side to reflect that. At the top, I've got my Jedi team. As you can see, there's only 4 guys in there because Kenobi is over here in my arena team, but he will slot into that Jedi team. I got my Rebel team right underneath it. Wedge, Biggs, Baze, Chirrut, and Fulcrum Ahsoka. I know not a lot of you don't have her, but just slot somebody else in there like Leia. I got another group of Rebels right underneath that. I got the 3 characters that are needed, Hoth Scout, Hoth Soldier, and Captain Han, grouped together. I don't really have great mods on them. Usually if I do the Hoth Scout or Hoth Soldier battle, I'll surround them with people that'll keep them alive. I got my Phoenix team underneath that. I use Zeb, Sabine, Hera, Ezra, and Chopper. I use Chopper instead of Kanan because it adds a lot of survivability. I have my Rogue One guys, Jin, Cassian, K2SO, and Bistan. My base is not 7 stars, so I have to use Bistan on the Phase 6 battle. I am starting to work on my Resistance team. If you haven't started on your Resistance team, if you haven't Zated Finn, do it. Do it. Do it. It is necessary for territory battles. And then at the bottom, Rex and Yoda. Rex I still use in the pit, in the Rancor raid, and Yoda I use sporadically. Yoda still got some good mods on him, but I might start shuffling them up into these other teams. So basically, as you can see, health is pink, crit damage yellow, crit chance is purple, speed is green, defense is blue, tenacity is orange, and offense is this, like, I don't know, reddish purple color. So as a mod comes in, I upgrade it to level 12. I see what the stats are. I look at the speed. If I can use it on my arena team, it goes on to my arena guys, and then that mod that I replace the new mod with gets shuffled into my light side guys for territory battles. I know I still got a lot of good mods on my Empire and my Sith right now. I may decide to shuffle them over into these other guys. But for myself on territory battles, I don't really start to struggle until Phase 5 and Phase 6. So there it is, guys. Use this. It's helped so much to just be able to quickly shuffle mods around, keep track of your mods. I'll look at this every once in a while, and I'll look to see if there's somebody here, like, you know, Akbar only has minimal speed because I only had mods on him before for the ships. But if I'm going to use him in territory battles, I may say, like, take Yoda's mods and switch them up to Akbar, just to make him a little bit better. Since I don't use Yoda on my territory battle Jedi team, I find that Mace is much better for the his Dispel, which comes in really handy when one of the Empire guys gets taunts. I like having 2 Dispels in that team. You should always have a Dispel in your team. Mace and Qui-Gon are my Dispellers for my Jedi. Who else do I got? I got Ezra is my Dispeller. And Chopper is my Dispeller for my Phoenix. My Rogue One team's kind of lacking. Except for Baze, but I can't use Baze. I only got a 5-star Baze, so I can't use him in phases 5 and 6 right now. Otherwise, he's my Dispeller in my Rebel team. And yeah, so this is what I use to track mods. It's really effective. Down here at the bottom, if the people are not bold, that means that I just threw mods on them just to increase my galactic power for my deployment in territory battles. These guys are pilots, so they have to have full mods, but they necessarily don't have to have good mods. So if I have any good mods or better mods, like here's a crit chance protection, P stands for protection, pot stands for potency over here. 5 speed protection. I'll slowly roll up here, and here's a perfect example. So Boba Fett has a crit damage 5 speed protection, and look up here, Sabine, I see it right away, crit damage 0 speed protection. So I will swap that mod out onto her. And right there you go. Everything's color coded and labeled: crit damage, health, crit chance, D for defense, O for offense. These ones, well, that's actually 0 because the square can only be offense. Triangle can be anything. As you see down here, CD for offense, crit damage, 4 speed. It's an offense mod. And there it is, guys. This I recommend that anybody that's competitive build something like this. It'll really help you out because there is no in-game mod optimization closet type application like in WoW. I know I'm a long-time WoW player, and you can easily switch out gear using their closet application. Star Wars Galaxy Heroes has nothing to help us out for mod swapping. So I highly recommend developing this or something like this that you can keep handy to aid you in this endeavor. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. If you have any questions, comment below and I'll get back to you. Have a good day.